Hey everybody, I'm back. Well, things weren't going so good yesterday, so I didn't make a video. Um, I was really tired yesterday. My bones were sore, um, fatigue, just numerous things, and this was all foretold. I mean, I knew it was going to happen and stuff, but today I'm feeling much better. They've got me on some medications and stuff to help with that, and so far everything's going good. Midnight last night, they did my blood draw. In fact, they gave me blood last night because my hemoglobin was at 7.0, and that's kind of the threshold between getting blood or not getting blood. And so they gave me blood last night. I am having some bloody stools right now and diarrhea. Sorry, everybody, but it's a part of the thing, um, part of the process. But I did hit zero last night. Finally, I hit zero. Um, so I guess we can only go up from here, you know, which is good. I'm hoping to be out of here by possibly next weekend. Lisa's coming down or coming up to Denver from Albuquerque on Wednesday. So Wednesday night, hopefully I'll have some good food to eat. Finally. But things going better today than they were yesterday. So I wanted to make a video and catch y'all up and everything. But like I said, I'm at zero. I'm not sure what my platelets are at or hemoglobin at this point, and it's really getting weird now because I'm conditioned to wake up at midnight now. I wake up about 15 minutes before midnight, and then they keep me up for about an hour then, and then I wake up about 15 minutes before 4 o'clock in the morning is when they come back again, and usually they have my results by then, and so they either bring blood, platelets, or magnesium. They have been giving me IV magnesiums, and they started out doing it in a 2-hour flow, but I was getting real hot internally by the morning time. I mean, super hot, but it wasn't showing up on a temperature gauge. You know, when they would take my temperature and stuff, it wasn't showing up on it. So we moved it to 3 hours the next night, and I still got plenty hot internally. And so last night we moved it up to 4 hours for the flow, and it seemed to work a little better. I was still a little hot when I woke up in the morning, but not as hot as I was that very first morning, or the second morning for that matter. I got to get off my line today. I've been on this for 3 days straight, so I'll get rid of this thing because it'll be poking me in the chest later on. I was able to get off it for about 4 hours today because they let it run dry, and that was their fault, and my advantage, but their fault. So, but now I'm hooked up to it again, and I think the only time I get off of this is when my A and C level goes back up to a certain level. I'm still getting the Granix shots, and it's not like I told you. It's not like those Ozempic things where you just put it on your stomach, click, like that. It's an actual needle, and they have to do it either in your stomach, on either side, in the fatty area. They just pinch a bunch of fat there, or they do it in your arms, and then they put the needle in at a 45-degree angle, and then they push the plunger down until it clicks. So that clicking is probably what made me think it was a Ozempic-like thing or whatever. But yeah, it's a kind of a long needle too. I tend not to look when it's going on. But things are going a lot better today, so I hope they go a lot better tomorrow. I don't know what they're gonna do about my stools right now, but they tried to blame it on me having a V8 for breakfast, and I'm going, listen, a V8 for breakfast, I've had, I think, 4 bowel movements today, probably more than I've ever had in any one day. And the last one was still red and everything, and I don't think my little can of V8 is going to actually last, from 8 a.m. in the morning all the way to, 8 a.m. at night. And after I got done doing that, and that's how I know it's blood in there, I was so fatigued. I had a lot of trouble just walking back and getting in my bed because it's draining my blood or whatever. I just hope I don't have to go through another colonoscopy. I mean, the last one I had in Albuquerque, that was about, I'd say, 4+ months ago, and they went in there and they cauterized everything, and I was in deep trouble because they had to give me 4 pints of blood after the procedure. But they did a really good job, and I never had to have another infusion until just the other night when I had my platelets and stuff. So, but I'm really tired, but I did want to catch you up, and I don't want to leave you hanging and stuff, but because I didn't do a video last night, but there were reasons behind it, let me tell you. But things are going great, and like I said, I hope to be out by this weekend. They said I'm possibly supposed to be back on that U that was on that chart back there. Remember, there used to be like a U on there. The bottom of the U was 0. The top of the other side of the U was 14 days, plus 14. So, and we're on plus 10 today. So 4 more days, But they're also telling me that I could stay at 0 for a couple days, a few days even. But I'm hoping not, since I've kind of skirted everything else in this procedure so far. I'm hoping, and my doctors just say I'm doing super and rocking this thing. That I'm hoping that I go up very faster. Now, last time I was here 6 years ago, they wouldn't let anybody go home until your ANC level was about 1,400 or higher. And they've changed that now. All it has to be is 500 or higher. But I'll probably get magnesium again tonight, and I will have to do this thing called magnesium balls after I leave. And it's just a ball, plastic ball full of magnesium, and somehow the pressure inside of it shoots. I wear it on a belt if I go somewhere. It has a little pouch for the ball on it. So it's like a fanny pack with a big magnesium ball in it, and the line hooks up to here. I should be getting rid of this too soon, this dressing here, and this will just be hanging here without any dressing at all. And that's coming up on, I think, the 1st of August or something like that. But they, what was I talking about? The magnesium ball, yeah. And so it's really weird because it's this ball, and as it goes into you, the ball shrinks down. So it must be under a lot of pressure or something like that. But we'll have a medical company bring us like 6 balls at a time, and I'll do 1 a day or something like that. And the Gravix, the shots to my stomach or my arms that I was telling you about, that should end, I think, when they said when my ANC starts getting a little higher. I don't remember the number or not, but anyway, I just wanted to catch you all up, and I'm going to try and get some sleep tonight, even though I'm going to wake up at 12 midnight and 4 a.m. When I wake up at 4 a.m., I'm usually up for about 2 hours, and that sucks. Because they gotta, when they give me platelets, they have to stay here the whole time until the platelets run. Platelets go pretty fast, only about 30 minutes for the bag. But when they have to do blood, it takes about 2 hours. It used to take 2 hours when I had my PICC line, and it used to go a lot faster when I got this line back in the day, 6 years ago. But now it still takes about 2 hours, even when it's going through this right here. And even though it's supposedly supposed to be faster. But once again, I'm going to head off to bed. Y'all have a great evening. I love y'all's words of encouragement. Just keep it up. It really helps me, especially when there's nothing here. I don't know if Lisa will say hi or not. I know I said that in another video, but when she comes here on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday or whatever. But I'm going to keep making the videos. She'll just have to hide somewhere. But thank you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for being there for me, and good night.